Was it suggestion?
Ha-
It's
hang on,
authority is one of them.
hang on. But tell me more about it.
Oh, sweetie, it's fascinating. But I shouldn't bore you with entomological minutiae.
The lieutenant.
No, I won't be bored.
Sideways glance.
I want to hear about it.
Well, it's a phasmid, technically, but
Oh yeah. Here comes the interesting.
where other phasmids imitate sticks or leaves, this one's a living reed. It disguises itself among the reeds here on the Insulindian coast. Hence its name, the Insulindian phasmid. Perhaps you'll end up co-discovering the phasmid with us, officers.
I knew it. We're gonna be chasing made-up insects with cryptozoologists.
That's
It's not
correct.
made up, officer. I can assure you. It's simply elusive, so much so that most establishment zoologists doubt it exists at all.
What makes you think it's around here?
Well, some teenagers making out in the reeds saw one. They didn't know what it was, of course, but there was a brief article in a local newspaper about their encounter with a ghost insect that looks like the reeds.
Newspaper
Gary
clipping.
sent us the clipping. Of course, most phasmid sightings turn out to be false alarms, but their description matched the Insulindian phasmid perfectly, and they didn't even know what they were looking at.
Enthusiasm has wiped the worry from her face. Her eyes sparkle behind her glasses.
You seem excited.
I suppose I have something of a personal connection to the Insulindian phasmid. All scientists have their little hobby horses.
Those are dangerous.
Not at all. Why else would it hide itself so carefully?
Is it valuable?
Oh, I doubt it. No one gets into cryptozoology for the money, sweetie.
All right, what's so special about it?
Oh dear. I'm afraid I'm not explaining this very well. It is very special. Morel can explain it all much better. I wish you could hear him describe it. Then you'd understand, I'm sure.
All right. I'm not able to go into my...
You
All
might
right.
be able to re-access this conversation.
I
but
probably
I'm not
can.
Sure.
That's all for now.
But it's
Wow.
given it's a white check,
So
you absolutely
someone's
can.
being
Never
a
mind.
little boring.
What? The fuck do you mean?
Yeah, what?
Yes, my standard liege. Someone's seen all sorts of wild ideas pop off and thought, I'll take the boring one. The regular, please. The brown.
Seriously, just...
Of course you do. Let's get right to it. My lord's copper type is regular cop. I'll let everyone know. I'll send out a telefax.
Do you want to be sad and regular cop?
Sorry, regular multi-class.
do it.
Done and done.
Regular
No actual
law.
communique will be sent, of course. That would be too dramatic.
Shut up, drama. Damn.
Yeah. All right. Suggestion.
Suggestion. You might have some clothes that do it too. My suggestion. Oh, there it is.
Oh, hello, dear. There you are again.
There's really no point in manipulating anyone. She'd be only too pleased to tell you about her work. Go on and ask.
Tell me about it.
Oh, I'd be delighted. Truth be told, I could really use the company too.
One cryptid, not a couple. One. This won't turn into some kind of cryptid extravaganza.
Okay. 1.
He nods and assumes a waiting posture. Ooh, tough choice there.
Oh, okay, all right. Biggest.
Personally, I like the invisible one. I think that's the funnest of the. I've read all of these. I think the
okay.
invisible one's the funnest.
I mean, that one does seem like the most interesting here because it's like, yeah, crypto. All right, let's do it.
What an interesting question. And the answer is yes, there are.
Of course. All fairy tales have someone or something invisible in them.
I need to know
Okay, I won't spoil your fun. What is the invisible cryptid?
It's the Col de Mamadaqua. Its name means thin whisper of sound, and that's precisely what it is. Self-replicating sound waves, invisible and intangible. The Col de Mama is very afraid of us, which makes it incredibly difficult to track.
What's it sound like?
Like nothing. It's such a high-pitched sound that us humans can't hear it, nor can other animals. It could be ringing right outside your window and you wouldn't even know it. Could be anywhere. Everywhere, even.
Fine, I'll bite. How can an animal be a sound?
Many scientists have asked the same question. Some have claimed that it isn't itself a sound, but a tiny corpuscle that emits sound waves. But there's no evidence to support this theory.
So, why is it afraid?
That is a sad story. A group of university students assisting with the field work in their enthusiasm for the project, and no doubt because they were preoccupied with impressing their professors, nearly drove it to extinction.
What?
They tried to communicate with it and had no other means but sound. So they started sending out sound waves at frequencies they thought might match the Mamadaqwas. And what happens when a sound wave meets another sound wave of the same frequency, dear?
I think they add.
This lady really should be a teacher. She's really good at the explaining things thing.
Yeah, they amplify. Pretty sure.
No, dear. They cancel each other out.
Pretty
And
sure.
these tests were performed so recklessly that when they happened upon the right frequency, well, they wiped out most of the population. After that, the corpuscle appears to have migrated elsewhere. There have been recordings of anomalies similar to those spotted in Ea, but they've been few and far between. It's impossible to confirm the presence of any stable Mamadaqua population anywhere.
Of course. A common thread in these. Disappearance and unfalsifiability. I like the story, though, ma'am.
I'm glad you did, dear.
All right.
What about what?
That we have to be done. I promised
Of
one.
course, dear.
All right, bye.
I like it because it's invisible. You can't hear it, so it's undetectable and conveniently extinct. It's like the triple whammy of excuses for cryptid.
Yeah. Great. All right, thought cabinet. What do we got? Regular law official.
Okay.
I was doing an empire.
Okay. So it looks like you've got a bit of the normal in you. A touch of the regular. 4 grams of Johnny Normal Cop. Who would have thunk it? You, the extremist of all the cops, said some pretty boring things back there, and now you have 2 choices. You can either leave it behind and forget about it, or you can try to utilize your normalcy. Internalize it. Get a touch of vanilla back into the herring-flavored egg and licorice ice cream of your mind. No, but okay, now I know why I didn't choose this one.
Let's see what happens. I like
will
that.
say, it's fun flavor. It's not very good stat wise.
Oh,
That matters to you.
a little
Fun
bit.
flavor though.
Don't worry, you can unlock the other capo types and internalize them, I think.
But maybe we'll get something more interesting.
Yeah, you just have to not being a boring piece of shit, apparently, because the game's insulting you about it. Damn.
I mean, I appreciate that when you get those, you don't have to internalize them.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Hold up.
There is a run where Boring Cop is one of the best thoughts in the game.
Ah.
And it's the challenge run where you have 1 in every stat.
Ah.
I think the bridge might be down. think that's that guy who eats licorice or jerky or something.
Yeah, I'll talk to you guys later.
Later, fucking nerds.
This guy's green again.
Screen again.
Nothing.
He's still talking about money.
Oh,
Was that? Could it be the Col de Mama Dakwa? No, it's probably just your imagination ringing in your ear.
probably not.
Oh! Alright, but you can talk to Everett, saying unlock the door.
Yeah, but I'll do everything conceivable before that.
Alright. What the hell did it go?
Droplets of rain fall on the white on blue police livery of the motor carriage.
Why am I thinking about this?
Do something important? Something murder related? There's always something important. Doesn't mean you can't take a moment to admire this piece of machinery. Even at a standstill, the unibody Caprice Kanema looks sleek and dynamic. The cabin is tilted frontward to give it a more aggressive, hunched look. Someone has waxed it recently.
Cool carriage, Lieutenant.
Mm-hmm. You want to take a closer look?
What's in there?
130.
I reckon that's a 7-liter V12 there.
7-liter V12?
7.2.
Oh,
Supercharged.
car stuff. Anyway, fine machine.
Yes. An extraordinary machine.
It's nice and all, but why so modest? Put some zing into it.
Shut
Flare
up,
it
electrochemistry.
Helium headlights would improve the range and quality of the visual field a lot.
Thank you, visual concepts.
Hey, you ever thought about switching to helium?
Actually, I have a pair at home. Just haven't gotten around to fitting them yet. I need to lay some wiring for the ballast first.
Hey, want to hang out later?
Maybe. Yes, definitely maybe.
Okay. What?
You're trying to you're over here
Inside,
trying to
you see a set of steering levers.
him. I love it.
Fucking geeking out on how cool his car is.
And the soft glow
All right.
of the fuel preheater gauge.
Radio.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Serial number.
Yes. The armor was produced by Fairweather in their facilities in Bétancourt, sur la Clé in 42. It was part of a special order for Corps de Pharmacie, a security firm contracted to protect the interests of Oranese pharmaceutical companies in the Seminine conflict. So, it seems the armor went to Seminine. That's where the paper trail ends, though. Even the firm has proven difficult to track. Corps de Pharmacie has been renamed several times over in the years since the armor was issued.
What's it called now?
The most recently registered firm that the ICP has been able to connect to the CDP is a military contractor called Trinell, and the one before it was Downwell. I think they might be the same contractor.
A suit of armor like this would have been manufactured with a particular person's physique in mind. You should ask for whom this suit was fitted.
Actually, yeah. First.
Hard to say. Their client list is rather diverse and incomplete. The only constant seems to be that the mercenaries are always deployed in third and fourth world countries.
All right. Hey, it has to be custom.
Yes, but the ICP tends to be reluctant to share private sector records. I could try to talk them into it, though.
This is a fun challenge for her, an opportunity to contribute beyond doing her job by rote. She'll gladly put in the extra effort for Team RCM.
Yes, thank you.
Glad to help. Call back tomorrow. Hopefully I'll have more for you then.
I'm done with the radio now.
57's over and out.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers.
Oh, I've already messed with. Right.
I like that you had that thing with Kim where
Yeah.
you were like, wow, nice car. And then you go into the car and you're like, Kim, What is this thing?
I've never seen that before. Just like, that's a sweet ride, bro. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, don't worry about it. All right. Some of my stats have gone up. Let's see what was the mystery item here? Was it this thing?
Well, I'm
Shine on these sunglasses.
I was, but what did you need for it?
100% guaranteed.
+1 perception hat.
It's
That's
yellow.
pretty good.
That is pretty good.
It's a terrible hat.
But it's got +1 perception. Oh, that's what
Yeah,
it is.
absolutely.
I need better
Conceptualization
conceptualization.
check.
Do I have a point? I don't have a point.
No.
Come
Level
back.
up in
Yeah.
a bit.
Oh,
$6, you wouldn't be. I mean, even if you got no money, you could still afford tomorrow.
it's true, but I want to come back and
What
find
does your
the.
beanie do?
Huh?
What's your beanie do?
I think it's just a hat.
+1 reaction speed,
Right.
which has
Which
been
is,
really
you know,
helping.
Appropriate for you.
Yeah.
You keep coming back. That's good, officer.
Composure's
Keep
good
browsing
too.
Those clothes, keep saving that
But wait, this is the coat, right?
Yeah.
We're fine.
Yeah, it's
It's like
probably
having
cool.
like extra cop vision.
The speakers below are banged up and worthless.
I
the
need that.
sneakers triumph over them.
Damn, do I need that?
Those are nice speakers.
Here.
Oh my god.
It's really expensive. But
Mhm.
like, damn, that's a good item for me.
Time to save up.
Time to save up. Let's go search for new bottles. Are there going to be any? That'd be really weird if there were.
I think some up here each day.
Okay. That's still busted.
It's either that or raising your perception lets you see new
Good
ones.
morning to you, officers.
5. Are you still?
Oh. In like the playthrough I did, it was hard to tell if that was the difference. Right.
Yeah.
Just like, oh. One or the other.
You're new. Ah. Oh, you're new. What? Good book?
Yes? Hello? Me? No one. I'm just a working class woman.
That's what it says on your name card.
She doesn't really want to be disturbed that much. If she's such a working class woman, why isn't she working?
Hey, shouldn't you be working?
Not all the time. Right now I'm browsing books. Even a working class woman needs something to read.
Good, good.
It is.
I'm a policeman.
I know you are.
Good then.
Mm-hmm.
You need help?
What with?
What with? A lot of things. For example, people tend to go missing.
Reaction speed? Yeah, maybe he's missing?
My husband? No, he's not.
Oh. Where could he be though?
I don't know. At home now? Out drinking with his friends? Working?
Where is this going, officer?
Wait, quiet, Kim. I'm doing something. Don't worry about it.
You don't really know.
Yes, but I don't really need to know where my husband is. Not all the time.
Wouldn't you like to?
No.
I can help you find him.
All right. Maybe. Well, yeah. She definitely does not want my help.
Of course
you
he's
can't help.
not. It's not like he's a pocket watch. I wouldn't just lose him.
It's got to be something else then. Why else would you be asking her if it wasn't?
Are your children missing?
No, absolutely not.
Okay. Where are they
Are
then?
you a policeman or a nanny?
Police.
They are not missing, sir.
You know where they are. They're at home.
Shut
So,
up, electrochemistry.
Given the ladder of
Electrochemistry
vices
is
a
your fucking
chance.
nemesis.
No, they're at a disco, getting down. Stupid disco dancing teenagers.
I mean, that was your guy.
They're at the disco.
What? That's just... My daughters are perfectly fine. They're with their friends down in Shamrock. There's nothing to worry about. They're almost grown up now anyway. They're past the age they need me protecting them from everything now.
All right, maybe you're right.
Hmm? I don't mean to disrespect, sir, but you are being a bit of a cockatoo here.
For what it's worth, I agree. But cockatoos can't be stopped when they get like this. It's better to indulge him at this point.
Yes. Is it missing?
I don't even have a cockatoo. And guess what?
All right. I just wanted to make sure.
Great. Wonderful.
Her hands move over the book covers. The tips of her fingers look rough, stained with yellow. It seems like she has spent a lot of time at work, smoking.
All right.
The woman
Nothing
before
happened.
you nods and returns to her reading.
Now, sometimes you just accost people. It's all right.
Yeah.
Not even gonna find her missing husband,
But he's
or
not
her
missing.
missing children, or her missing cockatoo.
That's the one I'm most sad about. Nothing. There's nothing much over here.
Explore every room in that building.
I think I have, but I mean, it certainly wouldn't hurt to see if anything's changed.
Maybe you gotta come back at like 9
Yeah,
or something to talk
Yeah.
to that guy.
but like I can go over here. That's the balcony. I don't need to go over there. Oh, we can look out the window.
Yeah, I just don't remember
Oh.
if you. Well,
What happened here?
You can't do that thing.
It will still be accessible through the apartment next to it. That one didn't have a door. Sadly, nothing of great value remains here.
Apparently, except the fridge.
Indeed.
Yeah, XP.
experience in the fridge.
I can't even interact with the fridge.
Oh,
Just yeah, the fridge. Wonderful.
There's 5 XP in the fridge. What's the
There
problem?
was 5 XP in the
You
fridge.
hear someone walking around inside, rearranging the furniture.
Ah,
The walking stops abruptly. You can feel tension on the other side. Sounded like a woman. A woman's shoes.
knock again.
A poor communard, from the looks of it. The room is barely bigger than a closet.
Hey, it's the police.
Do I have to open the door? Do you have a warrant? I'm not obligated to open the door if you don't have a warrant.
Let's go. We don't have a reason to get inside that apartment.
It's generally easier to do things if you have literally any reason.
Shut up, logic. Fine. Okay, we're not going into any of this. That's the balcony. This is the. I've already. Yeah, nothing here.
I just didn't remember.
There. Working class drunk. You know what this means, right?
Case solved.
Case solved.
Cracked it. All in a good day's work.
Yeah, but what did I crack?
What do you mean, what did I crack? Look at how working class that drunk is.
It's some third option.
No. Stop goofing around, recruit.
It's the future leader of a proletarian uprising.
No, it's not.
All right, it's the missing
Yes.
husband.
And you found him. Now go and tell the working class woman. Protect and serve, recruit. Didn't she repeatedly tell you her husband isn't missing though?
This doesn't add up.
Do marriages make any sense? Does honor? You're not a filthy philosopher. You're an officer of law. It's time to ace this case and not brood over your reputation. We can deal with the perception management later.
All right, I'm out.
Not honorable, recruit. Not honorable at all.
Don't care, authority.
No.
Not the boss of me.
Authority's not having none of your shit.
I'm not having none of authority's shit. How about that? Hey, got anything new?
Stuck in the rain in a traffic jam, man. What's on your mind?
All right, bye. I'm gonna check over here. Maybe you'll talk today?
The woman still has her eyes fixed on the photograph, in her hands, in the background. The radio plays. Nothing. Her smile just keeps widening.
Nope. All right.
New money, I think.
The money.
Don't mind me.
Oh yeah, I don't actually think you talked to that guy.
Eh,
Talked to him for like a second.
I did.
You thought he was manana. You're right. I'm sorry I bypassed you by doing a sweet jump off a building.
I'm not sorry. Did you see that sweet jump? How could I be sorry? Can I go down this staircase? Oh,
All those empty wine bottles and cigarette butts on the ground. Someone partied really, really hard here.
how hard?
Well, they went through 6 bottles of potent Pilsner, 3 bottles of Commodore Red, and almost 4 packs of cigarettes. It must have been pretty hard.
Did I do that?
Well, yes, I think we can say with relative confidence that it was you.
Must have been pretty bad.
Yes, this scene isn't exactly ripping with joy. Let's just move on.
Hold on now. That's a lot of bottles.
To get the bag out.
I have the bag out.
Did
Oh, do
not
you?
pick up a
Oh,
bowl
yeah,
for some
okay, switch
reason.
back.
Oh wait,
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Not highlightable.
Yeah, they do highlight though.
oh,
Yeah,
I
it's
thought.
weird.
Okay, yeah, all right.
Oh, look at all that money. Let's go.
It's like almost $1 on the ground.
All right. Wait, windows? Oh, it's all the
It's
same.
just the same.
It's all the same highlightable.
You did already look at.
Him knows where I'm going before I do. All right.
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always. You don't have to sit down this time, since you've already sat on that chair.
Hell yeah.
All right, can we discuss the murder?
I'm very glad to hear that, Harry. One question. You didn't actually happen to stumble in and see what's inside the apartment, did you?
No.
You're right, Harry. You only had to unlock the door, which you did. So we're all good here. Now let's get down to brass tacks. It's time for men like me and you to figure out who's killed who and why. Real police work is gonna start happening now. I promise you, Harry, this is gonna be good.